The hardest thing for an empath is probably having to step back and letting someone they love go through the things. I'm connecting with someone who knows that someone who's near and dear to them is suffering, but then there's nothing they can do about it. And I feel like, in the past you might have been like, let me go to battle with you. Let me go to the forefront with you. Let me do what I can absolutely do in my power to help you. But as you ascend in your own spiritual journey, you know that the best thing you can do is to sit back. And it's also the hardest thing for you to do is to sit back and sometimes watch the person or the people you love most suffer. And I'm hearing right now you can be I'm hearing fidgety about let me do this, let me carry your load, let me solve your problems, let me give you the money, give you the love, give you the housing, give you, it's like you're that savior I'm hearing. And in the past, you've been the savior role. And you're exhausted. Okay? And right now, there's a message coming through for you of just like, honestly, just trust and have the highest faith in the person that you care and love about, know what they're doing. Or trust that what is happening for them is the best for them. And sometimes it doesn't seem, like best because you can be talking about dealing with suffering in the 3D, health issues, illnesses, life circumstances, deaths and death and all of that. And it might not seem really happy and, cheerful in the 3D, but what I'm feeling here and what this message is coming through is to remember your divinity. And remembering your divinity means that everything is from within. So you can't go out changing your 3D for someone else. You know what I mean? Like you have to allow for the events to play out in the way that of faith that is the best possible thing that's happening right now. I feel like I'm connecting with someone, your heart is kind of shattering. I'm hearing shattering, breaking. And as much as you want to help, but I'm hearing you need to be on the sideline right now and just smile and just, I know you can do it and I know you can push through and I know this is happening for your highest good. And even though it seems like the hardest and most difficult thing to do, but I'm hearing this is the thing that you must learn because I'm connecting with an empath, a very like problem solver kind of person. Who are you? Let me know down below. I feel like you're like the problem solver, okay? Or you're the person who really wants to carry it all. I'm seeing like a person with a big backpack. Like your shoulders can be tense, literally from carrying other people's burdens. Okay, so I'm just going to invite you to drop your shoulders down and just breathe. Some battles are not yours to fight. Okay, I'm hearing for you. And when I channel these messages, I channel through your higher self, your God consciousness, what you know deeply to be true. And I'm reflecting this truth back to you as your mirror. And when I'm tapping into your heart, I'm feeling that it's hurting, but you know that it's the right thing to do. Okay? Sometimes you have to really let go of you being the person to teach someone the lesson they need to learn from life itself. And sometimes the lesson that they need to learn is from their karmic partners, from their unaligned jobs that they haven't come to terms that's not where they belong. Yeah, dealing with things and substances and all of these stuff that obviously as someone who love and care about them, it's like shouldn't touch that. But the thing is, if you guys even have kids that right? It's like how many times you have to tell, don't do that, and they just do it. But they have to learn for themselves. So I'm hearing for you, like tapping into your divine mother, divine father type of energy and allowing this person, they might be your kid or not, or someone you love dearly, allowing them to find their ways. Okay, in the 3D, it can sound harsh, but actually, in the spiritual realm, everything has its divine order. There's a law of, cause and effect, karma, right? If you do something, of course, you're going to have to deal with the consequences, right? And if you're being stubborn about all these lessons coming to you and you're like, la, 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 then it's going to keep on coming. I feel like at this point, right now, what I'm hearing for you is that, wow, this is a really powerful message that's coming through, that you focusing on trying to solve this person's problem or like overexerting yourself and your time and your energy. Yes, on one hand, you are trying to support them and be there for them and love them. But on the other hand, you are ignoring and distracting yourself from dealing with your own issues, your own problems, your own healing, the things that is present for you right now. Wow, that's really powerful. And I'm hearing the thing that you need to focus on right now is actually how to be there for you. Wow, okay. I feel like I'm hitting to the core of the message here. You need to learn to be there for you because everything and everyone is a mere reflection of our internal world. So it's like you are abandoning yourself and your well-being and what you need to focus on. Maybe you need to focus on rest and caring for yourself and your business and your life. And then there's something about you that feels guilty that someone is hurting. But the thing is, the more of the script that's running that I can't care for myself, I need to put others before me, that's going to keep on happening. People in your life are going to keep on manifesting 99 problems for you to solve, for you to take care of, for you to wipe their butt, basically. And I don't know, I haven't seen the wiping butt thing. So it's kind of, it's signaling to me there's something about children, okay, or caring for someone in a way where like you're literally wiping their butt. I'm sorry, this is like a gross analogy, but I feel like you don't even mind the grossness. Like you're like, let me pull off my sleeves, like I'm a ride or die. I feel like you're a ride or die kind of person. Is that true? Okay, let me know down below, like this video. I feel like you're someone who's very like loyal. I'm hearing the word loyal. You're very loyal, you're very ride or die, you're very in it to win it. And because of your kind-hearted, hardcore, also empathic and compassionate, healing nature, some of you guys are healers. Let me know if you are a healer. Give me a like to signal it to me. I'm connecting with you. I'm feeling that it has gotten you in spaces and places and circumstances, and I'm hearing relationships even, and connections that you really don't want to be in. Because as much as like you have all these abilities and stuff, good energies, you need to replenish, right? You need to allow yourself to be poured into as well and receive as well. Okay, some of you guys can be doing the unpaid therapist work, some of you guys can be doing the unpaid healer work, some of you guys can be doing the overexertion. I'm hearing mommying, mothering, or fathering kind of work, and they ain't even your son or daughter, right? And this is something that is coming up and coming through for someone. I'm hearing on the brink of breakthrough. Actually, I'm hearing correction, on the brink of break free. Wow. Okay. So you're on this trajectory right now where you are literally walking away and healing from your I'm hearing murder, not murder, murder. Like you are the savior, you are the forefront, you're the Superman, you're the Superwoman, and I'm hearing you can't do that anymore. You can't, like, you literally, energetically speaking, like you have, I'm hearing dried up, like you have, what is that word? Deplenish? No. What is that word? Deplete. Yeah, deplete your tank, your reserve of anything. You know? And I know that the person you can be connecting with can be going through a tough time, can be going through a challenging period of their life, but it's really not your job. It's really not your role. It's not really your responsibility. And I know it can sound really harsh, especially for your empathic heart. But remember, you have manifested this message. You have tuned into this frequency to hear this. So there's something in this that you know that is hitting you in your heart. Something in this message that is reminding you that I can't keep on doing this. This is not good for me. Wow, I'm hearing it's not good for you. Like you are, like you're using up your energy reserve. So you're actually feeling a bit sick yourself, okay? So I'm seeing that notice when you're around certain people, even, you care and you love them or you like them at the very least, right? But then you just get sick after, or you just get tired and drained and headachy after. And I'm hearing this is a sign when you're literally the one who energies get depleted and drained, okay, in the connection. So this is a sign for you to make your own decision. Okay, make your own decision about how you like your reality to be, because the thing is you created this. Okay, and what that means is you can recreate, you can dictate the flow of energy from here on out, meaning that when you say, you know what, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to have the highest trust and faith and believe that you will choose the best possible course for you. You are capable, okay, whether they're an adult or a child, like, just have trust that they're a good person. Just have trust that they're a smart person. Just have trust that universe, God, all that is, has their back, okay, whatever the belief is. But the universe is just, a mere reflection, but understand that certain consciousness is not ready to accept that as truth. So whatever they believe in, you can work with that. Okay, if they believe in Jesus, Buddha, like literally, or Shiva, I don't know, whatever, right? Whatever they believe in, like just support them. I feel like this is not the time for lecturing. It's not the time for mothering. It's not the time for don't worry about it, honey, I got it. Okay? Because you can unconsciously repeat and perpetuate this person's karmic cycle, because actually maybe they need to learn to stand on their own 2 feet. They need to learn the lessons that they can only learn without you, okay, asserting your beautiful, loving, compassionate energy. But sometimes it can be very disempowering for the person. Okay, so take a moment, breathe it in, and feel how this hits you. And I'm feeling called to remind you of, like, how many times is it that you gone through your biggest breakthrough and healing and aha moments alone? When something really crazy, life happened and you're in your hermit mode, you're in your room, you're kind of isolated, you're going through it on your own, and you come to this realization on your own. Okay, I'm not saying that it has to be the case for all of it, but how many times that you had an aha moment in the shower, right? When you about when you wake up out of bed, when you're, walking in the forest on your own, like some revelation that comes through even in the midst of crisis. And crises are not bad. They're just tower moments, demolishing the old so that the new can prosper. Like for me, I've gone through so many tower moments in my life. That's how I got here, happy, peaceful, aligned, here to help you. Okay. It's to, because I've gone through those dark, alleyways of my life. And I know that without those rock bottoms, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have the knowing. I wouldn't have the wisdom. I wouldn't have the calmness, the peace that is of God that I have right now, because I actually know it'll be okay. So maybe the most compassionate thing that you can do is to reassure the person that they're going through that it'll be okay. It's okay. It'll be okay. And sometimes they just need to hear that. And sometimes we cannot take that power away from someone so that they can find the strength to crawl up, to get up, to walk again, even if the steps are shaky. But for someone to find their own strength, this is very powerful. And this is what, I go deeper into when I guide and teach and coach light workers, light leaders, people who are here to guide, heal, co-create in the new earth. We have to operate in the field of power, and power means empowerment. We have to embody the strength for someone to see how they can be. We're not here to create codependency. And sometimes that person really does need to see whether it's a therapist, whether they need to see a professional, whether they need to really look at their life and their finances in a sobering way. They need to look at their toxic patterns, how they treat themselves, their substance abuse things, their relationship, their ex, their unforgiveness things, right? Like sometimes, a lot of the times, like people can be just numbing it down, suppressing it down, running, away from their problems, finding new things to distract. So maybe the most compassionate thing for you to do is not to add on to the chaos or trying to take it away from them, but to allow them to sit with their pain, sit with their truth, sit with their shadows by saying, hey, I know this can be really difficult, but I got you. Hey, it hurts me to see you like this, but I know it's all happening for you. Trust me. Okay? Or hey, I'm gonna give you the ladder for you to climb, but I'm not going to like put your one foot on, the other like I used to, because I feel like you're outgrowing this identity. I'm gonna give you the floaty so that you can, hold on to it. And I'm gonna, help you get onto the boat. And I'm, instead of like going to the depth, of the crazy waters with you. Someone needs to admit that they have a problem for them to solve it, right? Someone has to admit that they have an addiction or they have something that they need to face for them to want to face it. And you can't make someone want to change. It doesn't work like that. Okay? So I'm hearing to take a step back. I know it's hard. That's why this message is being manifested through in this way. I haven't channeled anything like this before, so I know this is very specific for the person who is going through this right now. Because, if you're an empath, it probably hurts you as much or maybe like double the pain that your loved one is going through this. Okay, like for me, like when my grandma was going through like really painful knee problem, like I honestly, it was really hard for me to even visit her. Not because I don't want to see her, of course I want to see her, but as I sit next to her, I feel my knees are in pain. Okay? And I know some of you guys may have similar empathic abilities or feelings. Let me know down below if you ever felt like that. The reason why I share this with you, because I know that a lot of us, we, especially empathic ones, we go through these very painful situation for the people we really care about, the people we really love. And it's like the hidden pain, because how can you explain that to someone that you feel double the pain, right? Like people be like, what are you talking about? Like crazy, right? But I know, because I've worked with so many empaths and very sensitive souls in my work. So I know that some of you guys have such deep psychic link and bonds and empathy in a way where you hurt yourself. And if you haven't learned boundaries, it can be very painful. And I just want to say, like, around a minute and a half ago, um, I got a call. Like right now, I'm filming, so everything is on do not disturb. So I don't really know how that call went through. That is so strange. That is so weird. So what I'm hearing for you, something that is like unexpected is going to come through. So whether it's a solution, whether it's a miracle, whether it's some good news coming out from this situation when you are hands off, so that is a confirmation. So claim it. Yay, comment below. I claim it. I claim good things are coming. I claim good news. I claim miracles in my life and in the ones that I love. So just hands off, energies off, and focus on you and take care of your energy. I know you have a big heart. I know that you care, but I feel like you need to care for yourself. Okay, you need to take care of yourself, your energies, and let me know how this resonates with you. I know this is a more of a heartfelt type of energy, but I really feel someone really needs to hear that. So I hope that lands. Give me a like. Let me know down below. If you haven't seen this video, check this one out, where we go deeper into connecting with your heart and your spirit and really freeing yourself of all of these energies. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I love to have you here. This is Tina Wong. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.